looks scary. I'm not sure if I should pass by him. Will that be fine? It's like a Nepali snack. Is it a Nepali snack or Tibetan snack?
Tibetan.
Tibetan snack. I have a Tibetan tea, and it tastes very interesting. It tastes different than normal tea. It tastes almost like a soup, but sweet and sour. It's weird. And they told me it's made from the yak butter. What's up, guys? Welcome to day 3. I had a wonderful night here at the Summit Guest House, I guess, in Tangxiap village. So we're actually only 2 hours from Langtang. I have my breakfast tea. Also I have first time I'm not eating chow mein, I'm eating the fried rice. And yeah, after I finish the breakfast, we're gonna explore. Also here we have our own toilet. And as you see, overnight there came a lot of snow onto the mountains. And the sun is still not really here. But it's the mountains got a bit snowy overnight. So let's see where we end up later. The path goes this way. And here is where Mr. Donkey spent his night. And yeah, let's get ready. I packed my stuff. It's like 7 a.m. now. And I'm ready to go once I had my food. So let's have a nice journey today. So I'm leaving now, and as always, the guys with the donkeys are already on the road. And yeah, I have good news and bad news. The good news is the other travelers I've met, they told me I can actually finish the journey within 3 days. Which means I will not run out of money if I eat 2 meals a day. Because they had the same problem, they also have no money left. And the bad news is, they told me it's the hardest part of the entire hike. Not because it's so steep, but instead because it's super long and super high, so the altitude like messes with you. And yeah, I hope I can do it. If I really want to go this far today, I have to go hike at least 7 hours. Namaste. To Langtang it's 3 hours, and to the base of the mountain it's another 4 hours. And the guy said those 4 hours are the hardest on the entire trek. So I'm quite not sure if I can do it. They said maybe it's better not to try it. But if I won't do it, I won't be able to reach the peak, and because I don't have enough money for another day. I have 5,500 rupees left. One night here costs 500 rupees plus 2 meals, 1,500, so I have money for 3 days. So yeah, the dude I met, he was from the Netherlands. And he told me he already here had altitude sickness. So let's just hope I will be fine. Because right now we are at 3,000 meters. And if I finish this trek today, I'm gonna be close to 4,000. Also, it's like the first time it's really cold, but it's only in the morning in the shadow. As you can see, the sun finally came over the mountains. And now it's getting hot again. So even though people here wear thick clothes, they also wear sun protection. Because the sun is burning. So I guess I will just be hiking like this for like 30 minutes and then again it's time to change. But yeah, let's see what the day brings. I have 3 fully charged batteries and it should work out. So I took exactly 10 minutes of hiking. There's where I slept and it's already too hot. Sun is burning. I tried to keep on my jacket for a while more, but I think not for too long. I'm sweating like crazy. Also, I now notice what they meant with the altitude, because I get out of breath fairly quickly. Like, I mean, you can see it back there. It was just like 10 minutes up the mountain, and I already had to do a break and take off my clothes. So, but yeah, much more snow here. So today will be a hard day. I'm not sure if I can make it, but maybe I can. Let's see. You will find out. Also, the donkeys are coming. I hear them. So one thing is for sure, I'm not gonna catch up to those. They are faster than anybody here. So, as I said on the first day, I think, you gotta become a donkey. So, let's go into donkey mode and follow the donkeys. 15 minutes into the hike and I'm already stopping for my first tea house here. The donkeys are already far away. I can't even see them anymore. It's harder than I thought to hike up here. Like, I get out of breath very quickly. Okay, thank you. It's very hot.
Yeah, hot.
Very hot.
Today, Tangshan?
I stayed here. And I tried to go as far as possible.
Yeah.
So, met this nice lady here with her tea house and had some actually just hot water. And I was able to refill my water, this time without sand in it. And she actually even she gave me a card of her brother's guest house, which is at the base of Kianjin, the place I wanted to arrive at today. But again, I have a bit conflicting information, because she said it takes 1 hour to Langtang and 2 more hours there, so 3 hours. But the guys that spent the night there, they told me it takes 3 hours to Langtang and 4 hours to Kianjin, so 7 hours. So 1 entire day of hiking. So I'm not sure, 3 hours or 7 hours. So I would say I just prepare for 5. And yeah, that lady also was nice, because she just said I can choose the price I want to pay. So it was nice. I guess she doesn't get many guests there, because it's just 15 minutes after the big place I stayed at. And this actually happens quite often here. that you have like a tea house that's not so far from other ones. They don't really get guests. Wow. Oh, there's a yak. Or a donkey? No, it's a yak. We're getting higher and higher. And places are also getting a bit more dangerous. Like if I slip here and fall down. Not a good idea. Also, before we reach Langtang, we should actually reach the previous Langtang, which got destroyed by an earthquake. There's nothing left of the village. So we're gonna reach there in like, I would say an hour. I'm not quite sure. But just look at the size of those boulders that come down if there's something happening. Like, I can't say it often enough, but you gotta come in person. The camera can take it. And yeah, as I said, the sun got even worse. Like, if you come here, bring sun protection. I watched Mr. Harold's videos and I thought I'm gonna be freezing up here. But now I'm carrying like so much nonsense, like long clothes and everything I never needed. And instead I'm just burning. And I have to wear my jacket over my shoulders. So now I'm sweating because of the jacket, but at least it protects me from the sun. So yeah, drastic difference if you come here at December, January or at March. March is much hotter. I'm like 20 minutes into the hike and I'm soon gonna take off my long pants too. So guys, the further we go, the more and more of those stone buildings we see. And you can see there's stuff written in it. I guess in Nepali, Tibetan, Sanskrit. I can't really see it. It's not very deep into the stone, or maybe rain washed it away. So if you don't look close, you actually even don't notice that there's stuff on. There's like a mantra or a rune or like a mandala. I don't know how it's called in Tibetan or Nepali. But we're actually not far from the Tibetan border. Like if you would have a helicopter, you could just go there into Tibet in 10 minutes, no problem. Probably even faster, 5 minutes. But yeah, I assume there are a lot of Tibetan people living here because Tibet is a complicated situation. I mean, by now it's even, if you go to Google Maps, it's not even called Tibet anymore, it's called China. So, who knows? I don't want to get too political. Maybe Xinjiang will be next, maybe Inner Mongolia, maybe even Taiwan. Who knows? But awesome view. Awesome view. I can imagine that Tibet looks quite similar to this, at least in some areas. I mean, Tibet is one of the biggest places on the planet and one of the most wide places. Like I assume they also have a lot of just flat grassland and horses and yaks and stuff. Also fresh donkey poop, so I'm always on the right track. And yeah, I really hope the woman was right telling me Langtang is just 1 hour. Because then I can truly complete my journey. Everything will work out. I will be broke at the moment I arrive in Siaprobesi. And I talked to the Netherlands guy and he said there's an ATM there. It's not always working, but there is an ATM. Worst case, I'm gonna have to talk to the bus drivers and ask them if they can stop at an ATM so I can pay the ticket. Not so many stairs today, but still hard. I get out of breath quickly. And we're gonna go 1000 meters higher. That's the end of the journey. So let's go. Namaste. So if I trust the map, we actually shouldn't be at the earthquake landslide yet, but you can clearly see that there has been some stuff smashed by an earthquake. Like for example there, those rocks, that for sure was some kind of building or anything like that. And you see like remains of walls. Like let me show you for a second. Like this probably at some point was a wall or a house. Yeah, for sure it was. You can see there's even stuff left inside. Man, this must be one of the most scary things on earth, like living here and then just having like something like this crash onto your house. There, the next donkey's coming. I give them 5 minutes until they pass me. Donkeys are the true heroes of the Himalaya. They are more trekkers. 10 minutes later and I had to get off my clothes. But I was faster than the donkeys, but there they're coming. Oh, there's a donkey that has horns.
Today I come from, sir?
From Germany.
Germany.
Yes.
Today I come from, today?
From the village.
Tangshan.
Yes.
Today is the Langtang.
I try to get more far.
Kenjin.
Yes.
Lodge here, Kenjin, Langtang.
Yes, yes.
Which guests? You are my guests, okay? Me recommend.
I have a
Lodge.
cart. The lady from the tea house.
No, you are lodge.
Oh, lunch.
Okay.
Oh, I had lunch. I had lunch. But yeah. Maybe we see later.
Yeah.
You see, the foreigner like me is completely crushed. And here they have a old woman who are carrying sticks, children. Nobody has a problem, just me. But yeah, also gotta continue now. Namaste. I think we nearly made it. I think either this or this is Langtang. Or maybe this is a different place. Then comes the earthquake place, the landslide, and then comes Langtang. And then the next goal is the foot of the mountain back there. And the view is just crazy. It's crazy, it's like on a postcard. Also, it's just so big. If you look at the mountain, it looks like there's grass on it, but those are actually real trees. Like all those tiny things up there, it's all trees. It's crazy. Hello, Mr. Smorjak. So, just had another hot water at the last place before Langtang. Langtang is actually there. There is also Mr. Kerriak, also much stronger than me. And I talked to the owners here, and they told me the thing that's right next in front of us is actually the remains of the original Langtang village, which got crushed by the earthquake. So you're gonna see it in like 2 minutes, I guess. And also I met another traveler, and he told me I'm gonna reach Kyanjin today. It will be like 3 hours more after Langtang. So, but yeah, as I said, I just walked 1 minute and I'm already out of breath. Like you notice that you're getting higher. So if you guys take a look at this, you see this entire gray area? This was a village 6-7 years ago. 2015 the earthquake came, the landslide, and it just washed away everything. Like many people died, they told me. And this is like the replacement of Langtang. So all the buildings are probably quite new. And looks like not a hard path. So I'm actually for the first time excited to just walk. So see you once we arrive at the ruins, because now we still have a bit to go up. Also more of those shrines. Again with the engravings. Maybe anyone in the comments can translate it. I have like I actually don't know. I think like 200 Nepali subs. So maybe some of you can tell me what it means, but it doesn't look Nepali. It doesn't look Nepali. Namaste. Oh, there are so many such old people here. Like in Europe, old people, once they are like 60, they move into like state pensions because they can't walk the stairs anymore, or they get a special seat on the bus. Here the people, they are like, I don't know, probably 80, 90 at least, and they just hike the mountains. Also they have there's obviously no hospital here or anything, so they just stay healthy. I wonder how. Maybe it's the good air, maybe it's the thin air, maybe it's the food they eat here, because we down in the cities, we eat like so much mixed stuff. We drink like a Red Bull and just everything, and they just here they have their rice, potatoes, Tibetan bread, a bit of yak tea. Yeah, there's something here that makes people live very long, or they just look very old. One of two things. So yeah, also still super sunny. It's not even slightly cold, it's actually hot. So yeah, let's continue. So we are just entering the landslide area. I don't know if this is already like stuff that got kinda crushed, or I think this is actually like newly built, like storing something, probably woods or rocks or anything. And yeah, it must be pretty scary having just the mountain crush down on you. Especially an earthquake must be very scary. I never experienced any earthquake in my life. I have many friends from the northeast India. They told me they actually have experienced quite a few earthquakes in their life, but only soft ones. My mother told me she once witnessed an earthquake in Germany, like 30 years ago. But I've never felt one, and I don't want to feel it. Even though it might be interesting to feel if you're in a safe place, like in the middle of the desert. Here we have more of the shrines. I actually have some of those sticks you can light. Those people use for praying. I still have that from India. Maybe I can light one here, but maybe it's the exact opposite. Maybe this super disrespectful thing and I don't know it. So maybe I'm gonna ask the people in Langtang. Everything I get out of my bag is less luggage, less weight. But yeah, now we're entering the real earthquake area. Also up there, those black dots are yaks. But yeah, this path here from the village, I forgot its name, to Langtang was actually so far super easy. Like I can imagine it gets a bit slippery now, so I'm not gonna fall and break my leg. But people told me the way from Langtang to Kyongjin is the hardest part of the hike. Some people told me 4 hours. The other hikers told me 2 to 3 hours. The lady from the tea house told me 2 hours. So I assume if I'm going slow, make a lot of breaks, 3 hours should be fine. Also it's getting more snowy and snowy. But the area here right now, no snow at all. Like sometimes you pass through a tiny bit of snow, but it's melting in the sun. Like the sun is crazy. Okay, so we just continued for 2 more minutes. And this is the landslide. Like this is crazy. This is just huge. Look at the walls. And this all just came down here. It's crazy. Also there are some trekkers. Gonna go through here now and get a tea in Langtang. So, but yeah. Also it's so bright gray that the sun is reflecting and it's actually blinding me. Look at the size of this wall and everything that broke down. Also I have some bad news. I just lost my little piece of foam I used to cover my camera microphone, which means from now on you will hear the wind. All the yaks up there. Also guys, this rubble field actually doesn't look this big, but I've been hiking through here for like 10 minutes. It's quite huge. And again, as always, you gotta come here for yourself because the camera can't take it. The wide angle makes it possible so you see me and much more, but it also like curves everything a bit, so you can't really see height and steepness. Like whenever I show like a super steep thing I'm climbing up or down on the camera, and then I edit it later and it looks like it's just a normal road. So, but yeah, we are now reaching Langtang. After this curve there should be Langtang. Here the yaks have their own house. And yeah, if you come here you're gonna see a lot of yaks. I assume so far I've seen at least 100. Another view. Like it took actually like 20-30 minutes to hike through this. There is one house left back there. I guess it was not destroyed. There is actually, I think, glaciers or... yeah, it's water and snow coming down there. Here we have also wild horses and yaks. That's where I had my last tea. And all the way back there is where we started. Like, I would say 1.5 hours ago, maybe 2. Now we're getting into Langtang. Also, it's getting a bit more cold now. Even though the sun is there, it's the first time I'm feeling more wind and cold. But look at this. Langtang is actually the first real village we found on this journey. Like, you wouldn't expect something up here like this, because all the other places we've seen had just like 3 houses, but here it's like 20. I would love to have food there, but I can't afford it. I have to continue. I have to eat at Kyanjin or Kyanjin. But yeah, let's at least have a tea. Also, now that my wind blockage is gone on my mic, I hope you can actually understand me good. Because for the past 4 months I've been making videos and I always had this protection of the wind, and now it's the first time I don't have it, so I'm sorry if it gets noisy here. Such a big village, and it almost seems like a ghost town. So far I haven't seen any human. There are people. And those shrines here all over the city, all over the village. I actually don't know which direction to go, because there are so many rocks here. Exploring the ghost town, Langtang. I think here I get some tea. Sir, where can I get some tea?
Tea?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So, first cold place.
Hey, you are going to the Kyanjin?
Yes, yes.
Rest. You're dining home. Dining. Their home.
Oh, okay.
You're dining swan. Their home. Where are you from, sir?
From Germany.
Germany.
Yes. Just film Mr. Yak.
How many days take?
Today is day 3. Day 3, yes.
Total 8?
Uh,
Total 8 days?
I don't know. Today I want to go to Kyanjin.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow I want to go up.
Kyanjin?
Yes, and then down. And then all the way down.
Which tea, sir?
You have a black tea?
Yeah, black tea.
Okay, perfect.
You're dining?
I'm now in one of the guest houses, enjoying a quick tea. Very nice place. Very nice view. and then I'm gonna continue. I think I have like 3 to 4 hours ahead of me, and then we're done for today. But yeah, it's a real ghost town. People really want others to eat here.
Happy New Losar. Happy New Losar. It's very
Oh,
dress,
okay. Okay. I tried them in Siaprobisi. It's nice. Thank you. It's like a Nepali snack. Is it a Nepali snack or Tibetan snack? Tibetan snack. It's like very hard and crunchy. It just saves me. Because now I got something in my stomach. So, anyways, see you once I see something interesting, or we're gonna continue. So here, guys, as you noticed, I have some free snacks. So I'm not gonna climb, not gonna hike hungry. I have my tea. I actually, for the first time, I'm able to charge my phone since 3 days, and all for free. So also they told me their room is free as long as you eat. So I was just complaining 2 minutes earlier about that, and now it changed. So I told them after I've been to the peak tomorrow, I'm gonna come back here and stay here for a night, because they just saved my journey, gave me electricity and food and a nice warm room. So yeah, I think on my way back I'm gonna come here, and then I do 1 day of power hiking and go back to Riverside, check out the hot spring, and then I'm gonna end my journey somehow. So yeah, see you guys once I continue. So far best prices I had, and additional free food, and they also said if I get a room here it will be free, only the food costs. I get free power, free hot shower, and yeah. So I told them after being on the mountain peak, I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna stay a night here. Yeah, very nice people. And but yeah, let's get back into the sun, because in the shadow it's like super cold. Like it's really getting cold right now. And now I'm getting into the sun, and wow, it's hot again. Let's see where we can continue to Kyanjin. Also, the people told me right now Langtang is a ghost town, but they said there will be more people coming. A lot of people are in Kathmandu right now, but he said at some points over the year there are actually like 100 people here. While now there's like nobody. But I see a tower, a cell phone tower, which means maybe I will be able to use my phone for the first time. Because I have a Nepali SIM card, but for the past 3 days, no connection, no network, nothing. And people here, they can use their phone. Maybe they have like a special provider. So many guest houses. But everything is so empty. And I'm a bit scared, because as I told you, people said it's gonna be the hardest part of the hike now. Not even the peak, but getting to the base. On there, the donkeys again. I guess they are already coming down. They are so much faster than me. Seems like they're taking a break, but I'm too scared to pass through them. let's just try to get. Oh no, I think the man will will push them. Excuse me, sir. Kyanjin, this way? This way? Okay, thank you. Okay. Now you can laugh about me because I'm scared of squeezing through donkeys, but I've seen so many videos of donkeys like kicking back when somebody is behind them, so don't want to get hurt here. So let's go to Kyanjin. And so far it looks steep. I'm scared. Also here, huge pile of donkey poop and actually a few potatoes in between. Namaste.
Chocolate, please.
Oh, I don't have anything.
Chocolate, please.
I don't have anything, but I can give you some. I can give you some nuts if you want.
Okay.
But I'm very broke. Thank you. Okay, so now I actually have yaks crossing my path. Man, this is a cool path. Like there's a... Not want to fall in there, because then my journey is kinda done with all my clothes wet and my camera and phone broke. Oh, he looks scary. He looks scary. I'm not sure if I should pass by him. Would that be fine? I'm scared now. I think I make a big path around him. Okay, he's already going. It can be quite scary. They are faster than you think, and sometimes they make angry noises and breath at you like, and then they just sprint somewhere. Like they look super lazy and tired and relaxed, but they can be quite fast and intimidating. I guess he's the boss. He has the biggest horns and the biggest pack. But yeah, they should be used to travelers walking here. This is such a quiet place. Probably the most quiet area I've ever been in my life. Like the only thing you hear is sometimes birds, sometimes a horse. If you're close to the yaks you hear them, but besides that there's just nothing. Just super high mountains all around you. And the way already is steep, like doesn't look like it, but this was quite challenging. Continuing up, just reached the next little place, and I actually hear drums being played. I wonder where it comes from. Let's investigate. Somewhere back there. You are playing the drums?
Excuse me?
Yes?
Guest house.
Yes, you have hot water?
Yes.
So, like this. Hey guys,
Oh.
what's your name?
My name is Lama.
So we ended up on a puja.
Yeah, we are going to have small puja, Buddhist puja.
Namaste. Like a Buddhist ceremony.
Some Tibetan tea.
Tibetan tea, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Namaste, sir. So we just witnessed the Buddhist ceremony in a Tibetan, and I have a Tibetan tea, and it tastes very interesting. It tastes different than normal tea. It tastes almost like a soup, but sweet and sour. It's weird. And they told me it's made from the yak butter. And yeah, here the traditional food also. But yeah, I have to say I'm not as big as a fan of this tea, but I just got it refilled, so gotta drink it. But it's weird. Let me tell you, it's weird. Also very smoky inside here. They are reading the Tibetan language, singing, chanting. It's the same language as on the stones outside. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's a sweet?
Sweet.
Okay.
Crunchy. Crunchy sweet.
So the tea actually tastes like molten cheese. But yeah, let me continue here and now. Put my camera away, it's hard to eat.
You have the anti-blast? Anti-blast?
Oh no. So, just leaving the nice Tibetan prayer, Buddhist prayer party ritual, and again, it seems like the higher you go up, the more like free stuff you get. So the tea actually was free. Also again the food. So I actually managed to get 2 breakfasts and 2 teas for free now. And they actually told me if I walk very slow, I will need 4 hours. So I will need 4 hours. And I told them I come back on my path down. I literally told this to everybody. Also, I used quite some time. Like, we started early in the morning, now it's almost 12 o'clock. So let's continue. It's hot and steep. But luckily, once I've done this at the mountain peak, then I can say I made it in Vans with a 10-kilogram backpack with this stupid thing here shaking all the time and this bag. crazy. I could have saved so much weight by not bringing so much warm clothes. Like the warm pants and stuff I never used. Just carry them all the time. Anyways, let's enjoy the view and continue. Be a donkey. So we arrived at another shrine, and now I can tell you it's as I expected. It's Tibetan, and it's nice that those people still use Tibetan language, eat Tibetan food and everything, because it's very easy for stuff like a language like this to die out nowadays, especially regarding the taking into account the situation. Also, this phone tower, I think I tried to maybe get some network and tell my family that I'm still alive, but wow, look at this first. Behind those shrines here, look at those mountains. That's the best view of the mountain peaks we had yet. It's crazy. Also quite many birds here. I didn't expect this, but you see so many different birds. But yeah. Anyways, gonna try, maybe I get some network and then I continue. So we found another village. Not this far away. Also, I think I have to take a break and somehow fix my camera, because I have to find some way to protect from the wind. If you're a long-time viewer, you may notice by now, whenever I was in the wind, like on the beach in Sri Lanka, you hear no wind noise. But now it's probably super loud in the wind. So I gotta fix this somehow, otherwise the entire vlog and the next two vlogs gonna be just trash. So I'm gonna walk a bit through this village, but I really can't stand another tea. Like, I'm just getting filled up by tea so much. It's crazy. So many teas. I think I had like 5 teas, and I only actually really hiked for like an hour and a half, I would say. So, but yeah, this place probably so far has the best view. Like, look at those mountains back there. And yeah, the easiest way to go the right path, as always, follow the donkey poop. Also looks very empty here. Again, a situation where like the path simply stops in the middle of nowhere, but then always trust the donkey poop, so you always know where to go. It's the ultimate tool. Nobody needs maps. Also, I just had another tea. Like, it's very hard to get through those villages without drinking like 3 teas. So today I actually made the least progress because I've been just drinking tea since I got up. But yeah, awesome view. And also people told me, one guy told me it's 4 hours hike, but the people here told me it's 1.5 hours, so you always get so many different informations. Okay guys, I had a short break, and either the wind noise is now fixed or you don't hear me at all and I have to scream. I won't find out until I actually am back in Kathmandu editing the videos. But I actually just used my mask and ripped out the fluffy stuff and used 2 rubber bands to cover the camera microphone. Also, I don't know if you can see from here, but that's actually a glacier, I think, because it's blue like ice, it has snow on it, and there's water dripping down. Or maybe it's just frozen water, but it goes all the way through the stone, all the way up. So it's probably flowing there since long before humans walked on this earth, for sure. Like, let's say the water gets like a millimeter a year. So then this is, I don't know, I'm bad at math. Also the air here is not so thick, but I guess this takes a few 100,000 years, a million years, I don't know. Maybe there's someone in the comments that does research about this, and you can tell. But yeah, also here, remember on the first day when we were just walking in the jungle and near the river, and now we're just walking all the time at those super high mountains. And if you check on the map, some of those are actually over 7,000 meters. It's crazy. We are now at around 3,600. Langtang was, I think, 3,300, 3,500, and our goal is 3,800 or 900, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, anyways, next village incoming. But I had so much tea, I can drink more tea. I'm not sure if I will stop. Another very empty village. Yeah, as I said, 3,550 meters. Now those shrines, as you can see, also have white rocks on it. And here's another bigger one, and there's a special one behind. I'm gonna show you. I wonder what this is about, but I've seen it on the map. It's a special Buddhist place, I guess. There are more yaks. And another guest house. And I guess I just assume people, when they pass, they probably just put a rock on there. Because I assume like rain and wind and stuff often throws them down. Whew. Guys, I'm just walking most of the time like trying to become a donkey. Enjoying the view and just walking. Let's continue. Now we are a bit further, and suddenly the yaks all change it to horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back there another 3. All just horses. Back there a lot of more horses. And it's a lot more flat. Like so far it was the easiest part of the hike. Let me just say this. But we went far. We went from jungle through forest, through bamboo forest, through rivers, all the way to mostly flat areas in between the big mountains. Also today I feel like I'm not overheating so much, because it's the wind is quite cold, the sun is warm. Beautiful day, no clouds, you can see everything. I found the famous Hard Rock Cafe. I was already wondering where it comes, but I met a British traveler before and he also told me it's closed, and there's a lock at the door and it seems closed. It has horses, lots of horses. And yeah, the recent path was just very steep and I didn't really vlog. I just been into donkey mode. But we're making very, very good progress. Don't stop believing. Heaven is a myth. Be a donkey. Also look at all those boulders. It's crazy. So I unfortunately now have to pass like 7 yaks, and 2 of them have the biggest horns I've ever seen. And I'm not in the mood to run, so I'm just try to make a big path around them. Oh no, the big one just got up. Friendly, I come in peace. He's huge. And he's staring at me. And he's making angry sounds. Oi, oi, oi. Like there's no human anywhere. If this yak decides to mess with me, then I'm gone. Nobody can help me then. Maybe the horses come. But I don't expect anybody to help me here. So many horses and yaks. It's crazy. Look at this, guys. Finally I have the sound of the river back. I missed this. I heard it the entire first 2 nights and now it's back. This water is probably so freshly molten, like one of the freshest waters you can get on this planet. I would love to go in there, but trying to get down here would be very, very stupid. But yeah, I continued for like 30 more minutes. A lot of horses, a lot of yaks, as you've seen. Now it's changing a bit again. Not so wide open anymore. But still, I can always follow the donkey poop. And also what I learned, as long as the donkey poop is super fresh, I know that I'm not too slow, because I'm behind the donkey guys. But once it's super dry and old, I know I did a slow day. What's gonna await us after this turn? Probably the best view we had so far. And a yak. Probably again in the middle of my path. Oh no. I think I'm just gonna sit somewhere here and wait for him to leave. He's staring at me. So I just gave Mr. Yak 2 minutes to finish drinking and then he just passed, and but man, he was big and he blocked the entire path. Like I couldn't go around him and I don't want to like push him away. I'm not a guy that pushes yaks. But check out the view. I think we should soon arrive in like I assume like an hour, 1 or 2 hours, depending on who to trust. But we still have fresh donkey poop. Look what I just found. The second one seems to be blocked somehow, maybe by a stone or something. But I've never seen this before, but it's nice. I assume I'm soon actually at the location. I'm not sure. But I notice it's getting colder. So guys, the area again changed a bit. We are now in just a small forest of those super sticky plants. I'm taking a short break. Also we have some snow appearing more and more. And yeah, mountains get bigger and bigger and snowier and snowier. And everywhere you can see like the clouds and also the snow just flowing away. Also it's getting more windier. But yeah, gotta keep going. I want to reach that today. I can make it. So out of the needle forest, now into a rocky area with a lot of snow. Also better view of the mountains, and you see there 2 statues and actually a village up there, or like a tea house, and a second one. So maybe it's already our destination. If yes, then I don't know what to do because the day is still long. But I assume it's not, it's probably a bit further. We will find out soon. So guys, this closed tea shop is actually filled with yak poop. Yak poop to dry, probably to make a fire or something, because there are not so much trees here. I just assume Kyanjin village comes like after those statues maybe. Because everything here seems kinda closed and kinda empty. But yeah, journey goes on. Life of a donkey. Here we have another broken one. And the big statues. I assume they're gonna be guest house and stuff soon. Just gotta continue for a bit. If I find the track again. Ah, the donkey poop. My friend and helper. So it turns out it was only a bit of donkey poop and mostly yak poop. So the path actually doesn't go this way, I think. It's hard to find right now. Because normally that's my orientation. Peace begin with smile. Have a pleasant day. I arrived at the statue. There's a nice little bridge, but I think it's the wrong way. I think I actually have to go this way. Huge statue. Oh, how nice. They put an arrow on the rock. Second statue. And also everything is a bit empty here. Maybe there's someone. Doesn't look like it. So just gotta continue and continue until I find life. So guys, probably the most awesome view we had on the entire journey. And I think it's not that far to a Kyanjin village. It's probably somewhere behind this hill, because I can't imagine it being much further. Oh, now that I say it, there's a house. Let's go there and ask where we are. So I just came off the track and ended up walking through the bushes until I just arrived at a power station, but I have no clue where the track continues. I think I walked wrong. I'm not sure. So I was just telling you that I found back to the right path, I think, but then my camera died, so I had to change the batteries, and maybe the place is somewhere behind the bridge or something. And now we know where the power comes from this power station, power plant. So, and yeah, it was a long journey today. I really want a guest house now and a tea and food. So let's hope that somewhere behind this there will be a place to sleep, because yeah, it can't be this far. So enjoy the view and enjoy the hike, and also come here yourself. It's you're only seeing such a small fraction of what I'm actually seeing, and it's crazy. So now we're passing like a very newly built, very modern, not used bridge. But still no village in sight. I hope I didn't miss the village, but I don't think so. Man, it's windy here. That's crazy. Now let's go over the shaky bridge. So it's the first time it's actually getting so cold that I have to put on my jacket. But it feels good. It's nice and soft and I don't have to carry it. But I'm just praying that after this hill there will be a village. Because obviously there are power lines, so I'm sure I didn't miss a Kyanjin village. Because otherwise there wouldn't be more power lines, I think. Because I think that's the last place before the actual mountains. Guys, I think I was right. Here's the corner. I think this is Kyanjin village. I hope so. Man, it's getting windy and cold up here. Like just 2 hours ago I was sweating and worrying about sunburn. But now it's quite cold. As you can see, it's more snowy. Kyanjin Gompa. Okay, so I guess we are on the right path. So I think this is the place. Now I just have to go up and ask somebody. I guess there I will find people. Very snowy here, very muddy. A lot of yaks. So quick correction, guys. I think this is a monastery and this is Kyanjin village. I didn't even see this until now, until I hiked up here. But let me find out how I get down. So guys, I almost forgot that I'm a vlogger, so I now have my place. I'm at the place the old lady recommended me near Langtang. I'm in the sunrise. It's a nice place. I will show it around, I guess, later or tomorrow. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. And I have my room. I just finished my first chow mein. Maybe I'm gonna have electricity for the first time. So I'm gonna charge all my stuff. And if it's working. And also I have my tea and a nice view. And tomorrow we're gonna climb the peak. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here, because then I can show you around the area here tomorrow, because it's quite an interesting city, but it's just so full of snow that you can't even pass through all the paths. So it's an interesting city and a big city, but it's an empty city. Like there's literally nobody. You can walk through the city here for 10 minutes and find nobody. So also there was an ATM, so it could have saved my journey, but obviously it wasn't working. So gotta continue. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe a bit more boring than my regular vlogs, but see you in the next one.